The last video I wanted to show you as I walk through the site is this page here that I clicked on called Advisors that shows you a list of all the different people on the site. Now again, this doesn't actually have to be all the people on the site, and you don't have to have just one list. You can create as many different kinds of lists of people as you like, and you can bind them or put them on as many different kind of pages as you like. So for example, if you were having a 252 group of people separate from another group for XP, etc., for your high school and then college ministries, you could do that without an issue because you could create as many lists as you like. The way we do that is by using in settings this section called People Lists. And what you'll notice is that I have the ability here to create lists, and I already did. I created one list called Administrators. And in the Administrators, I grabbed myself, who is the only person who has an account right now, and I moved, just dragging and dropping, I moved from Available to Selected my account. In moving it, I said, hey, this is a person who's in this list. You'll also notice, and we talked about once before, these short codes. And so you can imagine pretty quickly how I got this list to appear on a page called Advisors. First, I created a page called Advisors. Then I used this short code to put this list of people onto the page. I do it by just putting that at the top of the page and leaving the rest of the page blank. Now, the thing you'll notice here is that it says Chris Lemma and then North Coast Church. That's a church I happen to go to here in San Diego. But how did I get that there? Well, I have the ability to come into profile settings and add as many different fields as I like. These are the fields that when someone goes to manage their profile, they get to fill out. Now you'll remember over here that I had that link called Profile. And when someone clicks on their profile, they can upload their photo, they can fill in their information. And you'll notice somewhere in the midst of this, between email and website and all their instant messaging, is this field called Church. That's because I created it when I filled in the word church and hit Add Field. I can add as many questions or as many different metadata or descriptors of the people who are in my site as I like. And then I can use those when I come back to my lists. And as I create lists, you'll notice here I have this template info. And the template info allows me to determine what I want to do. These are all the different codes I can use. And you'll notice if I click over here into the added field codes, these are the fields I added, that I have this field called People List Church. And so I went over into nickname, right, which is the user info. I put a dash and I added People List Church. And in doing so, I'm able to grab any field that I added, put it into the structure, and of course I could use additional HTML to change the structure, but put it into the structure, and then it would automatically appear in the right format, as long as assuming I filled it out, it would appear here, right? So you have a lot of control over defining all the different lists. Now this is just the administrators, right? I can add a new people list anytime I want. I can name it, I can go to profile sections and I can add additional fields I want to collect, put those into the template, and then once I've created, via the add new users, I've created all the accounts, I can drag and drop different people into the different lists I want. And when I manage that and do that right, I can end up with little mini directories, right? I could show directory with phone numbers, or I could show lists by curriculum, I could show it by expertise, I could show it by different parts of the country. I can create as many lists as I like if it makes sense, and if it is quite easy then to use it if it makes sense on the site so that people can connect with others that are like-minded or similar in stage of life or similar in stage of ministry or using the same kind of curriculum, etc. So you have a lot of different ways to segment the people that you're interacting with in these lists. Now, do you have to put it on here? Nope. You don't have to. It's easy to put on the menu. It's just as easy to take away in the menu. So that's the set of features that exist here on the site. Obviously, like I said, placeholder. We can go in and edit this page and put all sorts of other things here, including instructions. But I just wanted to walk you through the first rendition here, the first pass of this Orange Strategist with all the features that are there, hopefully in line with what we talked about.